Hey guys, PrinceofMacedon here. We're going to do a commentary video for this mod for Total War Rome 2. This is the Qin Unit Pack mod made by Old Fox. And me and Alnanaz, he's a fellow YouTube commentator, pretty good player. We played this best 2 out of 3 using this Qin Unit Pack mod. And we both won 1 battle apiece prior to this fight. So this battle will be our deciding battle. And let's go ahead and start it up here. So in my first 2 battles, I used the same army setup, but for this battle, I switched up my army. I dropped a unit of Qin Death Warriors and brought an extra unit of swords. And my opponent changed up his army a little bit from the last battle. He took away most of his upgrades and brought an extra unit of Qin Death Warriors. But in my last battle against this guy, my opponent brought more cav, so I kind of expected it, so I wanted to go for even more infantry, so I'll let him win the cav fight. Well, I'm not going to let him win, but in the event that he does win, I'm going to have the sword fight advantage going into this fight. That was my plan. I didn't want to throw away my cav, but I just wanted to have more of an infantry advantage against my opponent, and hope that my cav doesn't get slaughtered. So I went with a different deployment here. I put all my cav on the right and all my main units over on the left, just to confuse my opponent's deployment. So let's go look at my troops before we get fighting here. I have 3 units of Qin Halberd Cav. I got 5 units of these Qin Death Warriors, as I was just talking about them. I've got 4 units of these Qin Military Array Archers. Then I have 5 units of the Qin Swordsmen. So by dropping my upgrades and dropping a unit of Death Warriors, I was able to bring an extra unit of the Swordsman, which is what I wanted. Then I've got my general unit over here. Where's he at? A foot version of the Qin General's Guard. So, that's my setup here. My opponent's army, he actually, same amount of cav. I was trying to lure his cav away. I saw them coming, but yeah, I'm gonna do a slight miscalculation here. He's gonna cut me off, see this? This unit right here is gonna cut me off. So when I saw that happening, when I saw my escape being cut off from the rest of my army, I decided to crash one of my cav units into this unit of Qin Halberd Cav. But he has, 5 units of cav versus my 3. So I crashed one in here. I wanted to sacrifice 1 unit to let my other 2 horses escape, but I decided, hey, I've got the supreme infantry edge, so let's tie down his cav and then rush in with my infantry. So while this is going on, let's go look at my opponent's army. As I said, he does have 4 units of the Qin Halberd Cav. He's got his general unit, the mounted unit of the Qin General Guard. Then he's got 4 units of the Qin Military Array Archers, so he has an equal amount of archers as myself. Then he has 4 units of the Qin Halberdiers. Then, as I said, 6 units of the Qin Death Warriors. So he actually brought a lot more Death Warriors this time, compared to the last battle. So, that is the setup here. I am rushing at my opponent here. He wants to run back, though, because he wants his cav to be victorious, which is what they will be, of course. But he wants to buy time for his cav to destroy my cav so they can link up with the rest of his infantry. That was his plan going in. So my plan was to use my archers, obliterate as many spare units as I could, and then send in the rest of my swords to do damage to my opponent's army. So when I was rushing forward, my opponent swung back all of his archers, so I knew I was safe to target his spears like that. So I'm going to keep rushing forward here. I'm going to refuse my center, because my Qin Death Warriors are not as strong as my flanking infantry units here, composed of my Qin swords and my general guard over here. So I'm just targeting all of his spear units. I did quite a bit of damage with my archers. This unit right here is down to 76 from 124. So here is the action over on this flank. So yeah, he destroyed 2 of my cav wings, or my two of my cav squadrons. He was going to race back towards the infantry fight, but he sees that my cav is winning against these guys, so he's going to pull all of his cav back here. I did not expect my cav to beat that 1 unit there, but they did. So that's going to time down even more, buy me more time to close the distance with my infantry. And he's running out of space to run back. But he's going to keep trying to run back, so as I said, to buy more time for his cav. And this was kind of a do or die for me, because if I did not close the distance fast, I knew his cav was going to get in there and just give it to me. So definitely I wanted to just race in there. This was the only way I could win, if I wanted to win. He started targeting my general with focus fire with all of his military array archers over there. He's going to come crashing in with his Qin halberdiers, and I was happy with that, because when his halberdiers close the distance, that means his archers would no longer fire. If they did, they would target his own men. And I knew in a stand-up fight, my general unit would destroy these halberdiers. Anyways, the scary part is my opponent's cav is victorious completely. Some of them are pretty worn down, though. See that? Let me turn this off. So now his cav is in my rear. Not in a very good way. I'm going to use my archers here to just harass his cav, you know, set up some boundaries here, keep his cav away from my guys. And as I said, I knew my general was going to destroy these halberdiers, which he did. And I knew that my stronger infantry wings would be victorious against these Qin Death Warriors. Qin Death Warriors are pretty cheap. It's good for outflanking motions like this. See that what he's doing right there? But I think my mission was accomplished on the wings here. Even on this side, I was doing some pretty good damage. Although I had to worry about this cav unit just sitting back here, ready to launch hammer and naval strikes in the backs of my infantry. So he's going to get a good charge in right here. Meanwhile, I want to kill his general. If I kill his general, that might give me the morale that I need to win. Like, rob him of his morale, rob him of his general abilities, and rob him of his general. Maybe that would swing the battle back in my favor. But over on this side, it's really going my way. See this? My infantry unit here, even though surrounded, was able to outfight one of those Death Warrior units, and now they're going to fight those guys. And my general is fighting... Well, he's chasing those archers away. I wanted to chase him away, stop them from firing at me. He was victorious against this unit of Qin swordsmen with these halberdiers. To be expected. So, he crashed in a unit of cav, and he sent in a unit of halberdiers to pin my guys down. And I am rushing up all my archers. See this? How they're blobbed up? I wanted to spread them out, but in this situation, I'm not taking shots from his archers, so why not blob them up so I can get quicker shots on these guys? Those 3 red flags are his. My flags have the yellow borders. So doing some damage over here. See 2 yellow versus 1 red. But over here I'm using all my archers to just destroy these guys right here. See that? He's going to send in his cav to charge out my archers. When I see his cav coming, I'm going to change attention. I'm going to focus fire on his cav units. Try to bring them down before they get to my guys. But seeing that they're not being brought down, I pulled my guys back and brought in a unit of these... I was trying to bring back these Death Warriors here, but they're kind of bogged down by these halberdiers. So it's up to my my archers to fend for themselves against this unit of depleted cav. And here I use a unit of Death Warriors to chase after his archers. This is kind of a sacrifice. I did this on purpose. I wanted to chase his archers away. Chase him away from this fight over here. He can win that fight as long as there's separation. See how far they are? Now, in order to get to my guys quicker, he needs to run, which will fatigue his guys. So, I have cleared up all the enemy Qin warriors on this side. These are all friendly Qins now. His general comes in for a charge. And it's too late to turn back, so he just goes for it. So now I rob him of his general. I've already lost my general. So in terms of morale, we're back on square one here. So now I'm going to rush all my archers over here. See this? I've got 1 unit of these swordsmen holding down his halberdiers. He's rushing his archers in too. So I got my archers blobbed up again. Now this is bad if we start the archery fight. But I see his archers are still running over there, so I'd rather just have the extra time that I didn't spend spreading my guys out. Just blob them up and take the extra few seconds to shoot these halberdiers, take them out, and that would free up this unit of swordsmen. Then I could buy the time to separate my my archers by charging these swords at his archers. So this is what we're down to. It's an even fight again. So I cleared out that halberdier. So he has his 5 units against my, what, 7? But this unit's heavily depleted, so they're not going to last too much longer. There's 30 men in that unit. So I take this time to kind of separate my guys, but I don't want to spend too much time separating my guys, but if I do, it's going to mean more casualties taken from the enemy archers. So he sees what he has to do. He's going to send this healthy unit of halberdiers at my archers. I've got a unit of Qin Death Warriors to hold him back. So I see what he's trying to do. He's trying to rush my archers. So I start targeting his halberdiers. At the same time, I'm going to rush in these unit of swords to chase down his archers. So I want to return the favor by threatening his archers too. So he does have 4 archers. I have 4 as well. So you can see my unit of swords are trying to get in there. I also have another unit of Death Warriors coming in. Unfortunately, he has slaughtered my other unit of Death Warriors, so his halberdiers have broken through my melee line. Now he's free to chase after my archers, but I'm just going to peel my guys back here. See, 4 archers against 1 spear unit and a Death Warrior unit. And this unit of swords right here, they're wavering, their morale's breaking, but look how I'm scaring away his archers. That's good. That's going to buy me time to work on his spearmen over here. And I'm also sending another unit of Death Warriors here to chase after these archers. I just want time to kill these spearmen right here. See that? Problem is there's a lot of halberdiers in that unit. So he's wavering one of my guys back there. They're down to 13 men. But while he's busy with that, I'm busy killing these guys. So if he kills my 2 Death Warrior units and I kill his halberdier unit, it's going to be 4 archers against 4 archers. Funny how that works out. And now they're starting to waver. Now I have no choice. I got to turn these guys around and start shooting these guys. If I don't shoot at them, he's going to shoot at me, and that'll give him the archer advantage. So now I got 2 units against these 1 unit halberdiers. I got this sword unit here. I didn't expect to chase that 1 unit of archers down, but I did. So that frees up these guys to chase after his archers from behind. And see how he's chasing my guys? I see that there's only 31 units left in the halberdier unit, and I've got 90 Qin military ray archers. So I'm eventually going to stop running and just try to take him in a dagger fight, using my archers in a melee fight. Not what they're made for, but given the number disparity, I think it'll pay off. That was my thinking in the fight. So now I have 1 unit of archers taking on 1 unit of his archers, but he has 2 more coming, so his archers are better focused right now. They're better concentrated. So I even lost my Death Warriors over there. So his 2 archers versus my 2 archers, and he also had this unit of halberdiers, which I see are going down quickly. See this? They're down to 12, 9. They're wearing the same uniforms, basically. Just different weaponry. So I see that his guys are wavering, so I'm going to stop shooting at them from behind with these guys, and I'm going to assist this first line of military ray archers. So he has 51 and 53 in his units. In his archers, I have 46 and 80 in my immediate units. And I've got this unit back here of 50 who are about to take down this unit of halberdiers. It's very timely, too, because if you look over here, he's killing my first unit of archers that are going in. My guys are out of ammo, so I sent them into kamikaze. So look, now we're down to 2 versus 2 archers. He's down to 48 and 43. I'm at 80 and 50. So I have better numbers, but his guys are right next to each other. He has a few extra seconds to shoot at my healthy unit of 80.
Weapons ready.
Now my other guys are firing. And look at that. That was sweet. Such a sweet sight seeing that unit started to waver. And this unit right here is going to start wavering too. So that's going to be the end of his battle there. End of his fight. Anyhow, I gotta say, very, very good game to Alnanaz. Look how close the fight was. It was very close. And, yeah, I made that huge blunder at the beginning. you know, as I said, I was expecting him to have a cav edge. And I just wanted to lure his cav away from my infantry at the beginning. I did not expect to fight them like that. And once I got suckered into it, I had to commit. And when I did that, that changed all my plans. So I had to rush forward as fast as possible, close the distance with his infantry, and he was running away, which made it hard for me. And that was a very good strategy. But I was able to work my numerical edge with my infantry, and I was able to ward off his cav successfully. But I would not recommend that strategy again because it was kind of a gamble. He killed my cav, and it was not a pleasant experience having the enemy cav swarm over your guys when you have no cav for yourself. But yeah, that said, you have to roll with the punches. You have to be fluid. So when your plans break down, you have to adapt. And but very good game to Alnanaz. He played very, very well in this fight. Anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this best 2 out of 3 series.